for extra baggage, so don't forget to come and pick up your don't leave no pieces. You need to hurry and pick up your
Hi there, I'm back. I came back for I got some more content. And I want to talk about those grown kids. Yeah, y'all know y'all got them. Y'all got them grown kids that kind of, it's in your pocket, in your house. But what I want to start off talking about is I saw a clip of Kirk Franklin and his son. And it was kind of disturbing because Kirk Franklin was basically having a conversation with his son and it went left. Oh, it went left. And I'm not going to say any words that Kirk Franklin gave his son, but son was being very disrespectful. And I think because sometimes, we as people, we give our kids too much. Because we seem to find a way to make ends meet so that they can have more. And then I think our kids too also have a sense of entitlement. They're entitled to your stuff that you work for. You work for your car, your house, and whatever else you have. And the kids that's living in your house that are grown will, say, can I use your car or something like that. And when you tell them no, they get upset. As if it's their car. These children with this sense of entitlement is getting on my nerves. I know all about it. Sometimes we do a lot of things for our kids and we say, oh, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to, next time he call or next time she call, I'm not giving her nothing. I'm not going to do nothing. And what happens? They call with a story. It's always a story. It's always a story. They call with a story and then it gets you feeling some kind of way. I wouldn't say guilty. That's for some people. For me, it's not guilt. Trust me, it's not guilt. I'm not guilty about feeling no kind of way about nothing. But I think, for me, I think that we want to do or give our kids more than what we have. Because you got to look at it. When you're born in the 60s and you're coming up in the 70s and 80s, we wasn't having it like that. We weren't having it like that. We were struggling. Some of y'all know about that government cheese. Y'all know about it. Y'all know about it. So we were struggling. So we said to ourselves, okay, well, when I have kids, I'm going to make sure my kids don't struggle. That's good and that's fine to a certain extent. But a little struggle never hurts. I think it builds character, actually. Because they struggled and made it on their own. But when you're constantly giving and giving and giving, they'll keep accepting. And then they got their hand out, well, I need this. But then they need you to help them with a bill. And then you find out later on, they just went on a trip. They took your money and paid whatever bill they wanted and went on a trip. Or they go on a trip, come back off the trip, and realize, oh, my light bill is due, or my rent is due, or my car note is due, or my insurance is due. What? Oh, I just call up mama, or I'll just call up daddy. They use us as a bank, and we let them. back to what I was saying about Kirk Franklin. I'm not sure, this is allegedly. I don't know nothing about Kirk Franklin's family and what they did. But by the clip that I was watching, his son has a sense of entitlement. He thinks that, I guess, what I allegedly heard, I don't know if this is true. You know, the streets be doing their thing. When Kirk Franklin, before he was who he is now, he was struggling. Okay? So he had his son. So in that time frame, they were struggling. So now the son is grown. Kirk Franklin's moved on, got his own family with his other kids. Well, those children has prospered with their dad. And it seemed like the way that conversation was going, that he had some kind of off with his daddy because he didn't give him the things that he gave his other brother and sister. Well, times were different. That was before he was Kirk Franklin. He's always been Kirk Franklin, but with the name, his legacy. He didn't have that to give. So the son is feeling some kind of way. Then it could be some mental issues. I don't know. I don't know how that's going on. Don't know, can't say. That's alleged too. But as I'm looking at him, my kids, and other people with their kids, this generation of kids are just overbearing or something. I don't know what's wrong with these kids. But they think we owe them something. You know, they think we just about owe them whatever they want. You got some of these kids are very narcissistic too. Yes, they are. They can be. Yes, they can be. I also was looking at a clip of two twin girls. It's a kind of an older clip, but they also felt a sense of entitlement too. Mother's hardworking. She works. She take care of kids, and I think it was something about them going out, wanted to go somewhere. I don't know if it was a party or whatever. Well, the mama said, yeah. So they got together. What I really think happened is one of the twins decided, she got really mad and decided to hit her mother with a vase or some kind of instrument that was in the living room. So that's how she got her the first time. And then the other sister jumped in. So then they both attacked their mother and they killed her. Drug her to the master bedroom and into the tub. And then when the police come, and the police, they were at school and they had left and said they were at school and lied and, you know, made up this whole scenario of where they were when they found their mother, and they were crying and all this good stuff. But they ended up finding out the truth of what happened. But you see how sense of entitlement can go? It can go so far if you don't recognize what you're doing, to where your kids, unless that's mental too, it could be, who knows, I don't know. But sometimes our kids have that sense of entitlement, and they want what they want, when they want it, how they want it. They don't care if you have to pay your bills, if you eating soup every night for dinner. They don't care. All they care about is what they want. Now, I've discovered a little difference on something a little different on a different scale. One, the bio kids and any kid that you have adopted or fostered or anything like that, there seems to be a little difference. Not that you make it a difference, it's just sometimes the way they were brought up and what they have learned to appreciate. For example, you may have your bio kids and your adopted kids. And it seems like your adoptive kids are more appreciative than your bio kids. They're a little bit more faithful to you than your bio kids. And you say, well, why is that? Why would my kids, my bio kids be like that and not, the opposite? Well, the bio kids are a little bit different because they've already had that. They've had two parents or a parent that was in the home and holding it down. A parent that was there for their graduation, buying them cars, that was me, buying them cars, giving them graduation party, that was me, giving them everything that they, that you could afford to give them. And the adoptive kids are just appreciative on having a mother or father or both in the home. Because a lot of these kids that come in the system that are adopted, there's no two parents. If there's one's dead, the other one don't care. They've seen the struggle. They've been in it. So now they're trying to figure out, I want something more stable in my life. So they don't care about the fancy things and the cars and all that. Not at that point. They're just happy to have a roof over their head, food in their mouth, and somebody to care about them. Because if they've lost their parents due to an illness or an accident or whatever, that pain that they're feeling, that they know that they won't see that parent ever again in life, when they get that again, that feeling of, I got somebody that's down for me, I got a stable situation, a stable life, then they tend to have a little bit more loyalty or appreciation, I can call it. They appreciate what you do for them, what you buy them, what you give them. They appreciate your advice. They appreciate everything. But your bio kids is the ones that can give you the problems. Because that sense of entitlement, it can stretch. It can go a long ways. They always got their hand out. There was an incident with one of my kids, my bio kids. And it's always your daughters. Lord have mercy. She was young and coming up and trying to find her little way in life and college and all that good stuff. And I can't really recall what the incident was because there's been more than one. And she called me and she says, Mom, whatever she asked me, and I was like, no. So she blew up and got mad because I wouldn't do something she wanted me to do. So she's mad. Oh, she's hot. She's mad. She's hot. She says she's not going to talk to me no more. I need a charger. She says she's not going to talk to me no more. She's not going to be there for me, and she going to block me. Now, all the trouble they've caused me, I never blocked them, but they want to block me. I don't know if she thought that was going to make me upset or not, but it did not. I said, ooh, I'm so glad she blocked me. Because now I don't have to worry about her calling me and asking me for nothing. But this block didn't even last that long. I enjoyed those 2 days. I thought she was going to really block me. Just block me. But she got some advice from an older person, which was my mother. And my mother, she told my mother, oh, I'm mad at her. I'm blocking her. My mother said, really? Why would you do that? Oh, Grandma, you don't understand. Grandma said, I understand. She said, but you don't block your mama. Your mama comes second to Jesus or the Lord. But if you block your mama, you don't talk to Jesus either. But how you gonna get some help? That's why you have a mama. Because God gave you, here's God, here's your mama. She's standing right next to him on earth with you. So you block your mama out. Yeah, you can go to God. But think about it. You think God might listen to you? Because he says, honor thy father and thy mother. So you just messed up right there. So why do God need to come to your rescue or your aid when he has somebody there to rescue you? But you don't want that. You don't want to be rescued by her because you're mad. But you won't be rescued by nobody. I wanted to come on and talk about all these different types of kids. And we got to be careful. Because in this day and time, you don't know what you're dealing with when you got these grown kids with these problems. And then, the grown kids that's got problems, child, they got kids too. And do you know they want you to solve not only their problems, but their kids' problems too. So you're just not supposed to live your life. You're just supposed to be here to solve your grown kids and serve and solve the little kids' problems. Whether it's financially, mentally, or spiritually, you are supposed to be there to serve everybody. But what about you? They ain't helping you. So sometimes we have to cut that string and say, listen, I'm not doing that, what you want me to do. This is it. I've drawn the line. I've given to you. I've helped you. Then you get mad at me because I won't help you. And you block me. And then you don't want to talk to me. Where we at with this? Where we at? So those two clips that I showed you are different scenarios of sense of entitlement. By the looks of those two, I don't want to be in either one of those situations. I don't want to be the twins, their mom. I don't want to be that. And I don't want to be in Kirk Franklin's situation. But sometimes these kids will take you there. They will take you there and baby, they'll take you there and drop you off there. They will. These kids will do that if you let them. So where do you draw the line? Where do you draw the line? Kids with grown problems. This is what we're dealing with. And then sometimes, like I said, they won't even speak to you, won't even call you. Won't even call you to see if you breathe. But as long as you got that money hanging out or what they need, they're right there. They're right there. But you need something and see if they come. Oh, Mama, I can't come today. I got this. Do you really need me? I wouldn't have called you if I didn't need you. But this is what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with those grown kids. Grown kids with their kids. Then, oh, Mama, Shanika got a game. a volleyball game. I can't be there because I got to go get my hair done. And this is the last day I can get it done because she's going to leave for the whole 2 weeks. And I got to get it done before she leaves. So can you go pick her up at the volleyball game? Now they want to use you as a taxi. Oh, but then you stuck with the child until she finish getting her hair done. Oh, and then, the baby's hungry. Oh, you got to feed the baby or the child. That kind of stuff. But see, these grown kids with these grown problems, they bring them to you and drop them off in your lap and think you're supposed to magically make something happen. They don't care what you do, how you got to pull it, where you get it from. If you don't pay, if you got to pay your car note, oh well, they don't care about that. They don't care if you got to pay your well, I didn't pay my car note because I gave you the money because you needed to pay your light bill. But now I need to pay my car note. So you said you was gonna give it back to me. Now I'm waiting on it. Don't you fall for that trick? Don't fall for that trick. They will leave you hanging every time. Don't fall for it. Be like me. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. Mama, I know you got it. No, I ain't got it for you. Because you will leave me hanging. And then I'm stuck. Kids, grown kids, with these problems. Where do we go from here? I just wanted to pop on so we could talk about, I'm outside getting some little air. It's nice outside. So I wanted to pop on and talk about these grown kids with these problems and the ones that's got kids. See, they bring them too. They bring the problem and then they bring the kids with the problem. So I wanted to pop on right quick. Now, y'all like this. Button somewhere down there. Somewhere. Right on one of these sides. Click it. Then there's a little bell. See the little bell right there? Click it. So then when I come on, you'll be the first one to get the content. Let me know you like the content. Let me know how I'm doing. Share it. Let somebody else see it. Now I'm not going to put it on Facebook because when I put it on Facebook, y'all get stuck over there and don't come over on YouTube and like, share, and subscribe. Y'all don't do that. So I'm not going to put it on Facebook or Instagram until you come over to YouTube. Now I might come on over the weekend. It all depends. I'm still dealing with this leg problem, my ankle. But I forced myself today to get up and do this. I was in a lot of pain, but I did it. So in the meantime, y'all take care. We just had a conversation. Bye-bye.